All right, a quick tutorial on what I'm going to ask you to do on this assignment. So I'll do the original DNA sequence with you. Then we will look at a mutation and then you'll finish the rest of it up. All right, so just recall that we actually read this in triplet codes called codons. So I'm going to go ahead and make little tick marks like I recommended that we do every 3 nucleotide bases so that it will allow us to proceed easier. When we're doing transcription, which is the next step to get our mRNA sequence, remember that we are using the nucleotide bases for RNA, which means we're using A, U, G, and C. So we're going to go ahead and transcribe this DNA sequence. You can pause this video at any time, practice what it is that we're doing, and then start it up again to see if you're doing it right. So that would be a way to get some feedback. All right, now that we have our transcribed mRNA, we're going to use the mRNA because that stands for messenger RNA. We're going to use that to determine what the amino acid sequence is. So we're going to use the codon chart over here, and we're going to look at every triplet code of the mRNA sequence. So we have AUG, so we'll start here. AUG is methionine. So we're going to write MET. I got to switch over to my pen again. Then our next one that we're looking at is UGG. So here's U, G, and then G. So we're looking at TRP. AAC is ASN. Oh, my pen's not working again. What do we say? ASN. CGC. CGC is ARG. UGC. CYS. And UGA is TER, which is stop. So we don't write the stop codon. Now, I'm not sure why I went from dots to bars, but that's driving me crazy. So just find a strategy that works for you. Okay, so I'm sorry the video is taking so long. So the next step is to look at the differences. So the first thing, just go ahead and separate those out into their codons and then start comparing them to the original DNA to see where the mistake is or if there is one. So we have TAC here, TAC, ACC, AT. This is our mistake, or the mutation, I should say. So we're going to circle that so that we know where that's at. And we're going to go ahead and transcribe that sequence. So I have AUG, UAG, AAC, CGC, UGC, and UGA. We're ready to translate that now into our amino acid sequence. So AUG is met for methionine. And then UAG is terminate. So this is going to be where we stop. And so whenever we look over here with the effects of the mutation, we see that it's number 3. It is a premature stop. And the type of mutation then, so we're going to classify it as either a point mutation or a frame shift. And since this was just one change in the sequence, we're going to identify it as point. Then we're going to further classify it as, so with point mutations, they could either be missense, nonsense, or silent. It did change the amino acids, so it's not silent. And so it's going to end up being nonsense. This is going to be what you'll do for the remainder of the mutated DNA sequences. And then we can check our work in class next time. We'll also be doing a lab. So be prepared, dress appropriately. We're going to have great fun. And you enjoy the rest of your day.